Oh, right. I was supposed to feed you. Poor little guy. Ah, Nevada. Home to all manner of folksy cryptids and cool dads. Better leave these where Mom won't see them.
Tess?
Yeah?
Come down to the basement.
The basement? What is it?
Oh, it's nothing really. Remember, this?
Gah! I love it! Where did this masterpiece come from? And
Well, she is one of those things.
we've still got a little while before we actually move out, right?
Yeah,
The estate sale was... I'm glad it's over.
yeah.
Are you okay? Mom.
We took care of your grandmother right up.
And now they're selling the house out.
Wanna just...
Yeah. Aside from
Amazing that no...
just shock. Ugh. Oh,
Just remember...
I know. Ooh, so dapper. Was this Grandpa's? Grandpa Leo was a...
An inspector for the county.
What's that mean?
He inspected things for the county.
Oh, great, Mom. Thanks.
Commercial buildings, mostly. When we were driving around town, he'd point out the ones he'd inspected. I remember he was very proud of inspecting the department store. You know, the big one on Old Main Street. Every foot of electrical, fire sprinklers, alarm system, everything. He'd say he was the only thing keeping half the buildings in town from burning down. Electrical fires are no joke.
No! Why isn't this in the fridge getting cold? Come on, Mom. I'm taller than you were.
Who's taller now?
You are. But I've still got time. Oh, what happened to this?
Oh, that? You know, I'm not sure.
Seems like there must be a story here.
I don't know. I mean, got dropped at some point.
More like shattered and carefully glued back together.
Maybe August did it after I went to college or something. I don't know, Tess.
Okay. Wow, was this taken right here? Cool. That's Grandpa?
Mm-hmm. Probably only a year before he died.
Of a heart attack?
Yeah, very sudden. But I guess that's how heart attacks are.
Oh, how did this end up down here?
Huh. Must have been in a drawer of something that got sold.
This is from one of the first digs Dad and I went on.
It was kind of adorable how excited you both got about going on those digs.
I remember being so sure that we would...
Well, at the very least,
Did Grandma start dressing like this after you moved out of the house?
mm-hmm. After my
Turned into a
a
hip?
bit of a freak.
Doesn't look like that.
I think it might have. Tess, what are you doing?
Why not?
It's in the.
Yeah,
Well, stop.
Is this?
Some of the last pottery your grandmother made after her fight.
It's still kind of. I miss her a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Some of Grandma's pottery didn't get sold. I loved watching her at the pottery. Had she been doing pottery her whole
Honestly, I think it's
like the advice column?
No, she was.
Did Grandma? Was she ever with anyone?
Whoa, where did this.
Well, she just seems so.
Yeah, no. Oh, hey. It's August. Ugh, exhausted. The state sale was a lot. But. Yeah, I remember. Well. The what? Oh, right. Yeah, it's. No. It's. Unbelievable.
What did she say?
Nothing helpful.
Is she still not gonna help?
No. She was just
Any idea where it could be?
It must be upstairs. It has a red and black cover, white block lettering.
Okay, let's go.
Want to know something? Your grandmother didn't. I did.
You did? That's cool.
Well,
No,
it was actually really. But I got it done.
I'm sure all her.
Yeah.
Oh,
And her typewriter. He left a very nice.
and a lot of.
Well,
But it had sentiment.
for us,
And for him. Can I see the note?
sure.
Well, okay.
Glad you approve.
I remember hiding in here with a flashlight to read my books when I was a little kid and we were visiting Grandma.
And a box.
We'd come to visit and I'd be hiding in here. I know she knew I was. I don't know why.
I have only somewhere very near.
The poem you read.
Mm-hmm.
What's this?
Oh, it's a hook pole thing.
Could August book?
Could be.
All right.
Okay, come on up.
Damn, it's dusty. Now, where's that book? Okay, well, this is. Why are these up here?
You'd rather they were dead.
Good point. Whoa.
I wore it on my. And you can wear it.
I'm not getting married. Did you know you were going?
Sure. Or,
Well, I know too. And I know I'm not. I'm a lone wolf.
some sort of.
Yeah. But one thing a lone wolf.
Huh. And why is that?
No time.
That's how you feel now, but you.
You know, also, if you don't get married, you can't get divorced. So.
Are you saying you wish your father and I had never gotten married? You know you wouldn't.
Oh, don't even get me started.
So you're not getting married. You're not having kids. You don't want the dress. I get it.
I mean, it meant a lot to Grandma. Isn't that enough? Hey, Ma! Actually, maybe I should just put this back. I am the very model of a modern major general. La 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 da 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 mineral. What's under here?
Here, hold on, it might still...
There's some...
maybe if you're... Mom!
What's in there?
This is just some junk from the old...
Your family had
Well, it was more of a cottage.
And you've never taken me to visit?
Well, I haven't been there since I was your age. We just stopped going one summer. The summer after my dad died. I think there were just too many memories.
Oh my god.
What?
Aren't you seeing it?
Seeing what?
Right here! Behind...
Uh-huh.
It's obviously the location of the buried bootlegger gold.
In our backyard, you mean?
Indubitably.
Lady probably buried a bone there.
Dogs don't really do...
Only cartoon dogs...
It was a different time.
Sure.
Did Grandma write these?
During the last summer, we visited the cottage.
Was she... okay?
Looks like her editor didn't think she was. It was only a year after my father died. I think Millie was still figuring things out, too.
It must have been hard.
I'm sure it was. They'd been married 20 years?
I meant for you.
Oh, right. I mostly just tried not to think about it.
That doesn't seem very healthy.
It got me through.
Well, whoever... Was Grandma Helen in some kind of secret relationship?
No! Not the Helen I knew.
Intrigue. Grandma, what were you up to? Grandma's diary? Should we?
Oh, I don't think we should really...
Oh, Grandma wouldn't have cared. I'm dead. What difference does it make to me? I can hear her saying it now. What is this? So, Grandma and this guy were definitely together before Grandpa died? And they were gonna run away together? You never heard about this?
No, this is...
And what is this key to? Why is it hidden in here?
something at the summer home, I assume?
Okay, well, now we've gotta go check the whole place out. To find out who this mystery man was. Don't you want to know?
I don't know, Tess. We still have so much to do around here.
Come on. It'll be fun. An adventure.
I still need to call Tina at the theater and finish cleaning out the fridge.
Come on. We never get to do stuff together. You spend all your time at the theater, and I spend all my time in school. When was the last time we were able to do something? To talk?
Well...
You do want to know, don't you? I can see it, Mom. I can see it in your face.
Oh, God. You know, we could spare a weekend before we...
Right.
And some of those little towns along the way are great for antiquing.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's hit the road and see what we find. I could really use a break from all this, even if it's just for a weekend. Pack your overnight bag.
Yes!
And bring your homework. I don't need you falling behind at school. We can
Okay. A road trip! This is gonna be great. What highway are we on anyway?
Oh, this is the old two-lane north route, from before there was a freeway. It used to be the main route north, but now it's pretty off the beaten path. It's the way we always took to get up to the summer place when I was growing up, though, so I wanted to take it again.
Kind of desolate.
It didn't used to be, but with all the traffic going up the
Is it okay if I turn on the radio?
I don't know how much signal we'll get.
When did you say the last time you were at this summer house was?
Oh.
E- 5 years ago?
And you say you're bad at math.
What was it like?
The summer house?
And the Dark Ages, but from what?
Everything, I guess. School, town, same old. Every day just felt like it was hours when we were there.
So why did you stop going?
Oh. The family when I was your age, and then...
Did Dad even know about this place?
So you're saying your father...
No, Dad's a hard worker.
Okay.
He'd work late at the video store all the time. He'd be there with the closing shift.
Watching movies on this...
You've gotta have and he'd manage the sketch. He even made the window display.
Fine, those were... No. I mean, I guess there is a... Because I knew he would never have put in the work to actually fix it up so we could...
It needed a lot of work?
Well, not last I saw it, but being unoccupied for decades...
Yeah, you're right. That sucks. I was hoping maybe we could fix it up.
And use it as a vacation home?
To live in?
To live in? Tess, I'm sorry, it's... You couldn't live there, and not year-round.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have central heat, or even really insulation. It's a summer...
Well, it's better than not having a home at all, isn't it?
Okay, you know, we're not gonna be homeless.
But we're getting kicked out of Grandma Helen's house. We don't have anywhere else.
We'll find a place.
What kind of...
I don't know yet.
We're gonna be living in this
No.
Because it feels like we're about...
We can find an...
How are you even going to...
The theater company...
I thought you said it
Well, you know, it's not...
Mom,
What?
when are you going to give up on the theater?
Give up on it? I'm responsible for keeping all those kids they bring to the theater.
But how are we going to have...
Things will pick ever since
Oh.
theater going
Yeah, on Broadway.
It's a national trend.
You sound ridiculous.
Well, maybe I am ridiculous.
Yeah, maybe you are.
It was easier when your dad was still around. At least we had more than just my income to work with. And then he goes and runs off.
Well, have you asked Dad if he could send back some money?
Absolutely not. He
But
doesn't...
Dad moved out west. What? Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. It's just... work. Sure.
It wasn't for work? Then what was it then? I think I deserve to know.
If he hasn't told you his side of the story, I'm not gonna step in and take that responsibility for him, like I always did. Your father left me in a hell of a situation. We made all these decisions together. Do you not understand that? We made decisions that depended on us both, you know, sticking around. I didn't plan for any of this. You idealize your father, you know that? And I just don't really want to talk about it right now.
Fine. Let's never talk about it. Let's never talk about anything important.
What are you doing back there?
No.
Then what are you
I don't know.
So stop it. Are you sending text messages to someone?
Yes? Yes, I am.
To who?
It's to whom, Mother? It was Dad.
Just getting his side of the story, huh?
No comment.
It's all right. Having a common enemy can help bring people together.
You're not my enemy. Or Dad's.
Sometimes it feels that way.
Well, it's not supposed to. Mom!
My God.
Are you okay?
I just didn't think it would still be here.
Mom, well, it is. And it looks to be surprisingly well preserved.
Well, it's not just like I remember it. A little more...
Rundown?
weathered than the last time I was here. But I guess I am too.
Want to start looking around?
Yeah.
Is this...
It's a mobile home.
What did I just...
They're not the same thing. A trailer home hooks up to the back of a truck and can be towed around. A mobile home arrives on a trailer.
Go on.
A mobile home doesn't have wheels.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
Well, I will admit it took me a moment to untangle the nuances.
Nightshade?
It was because he could only come out at night. Or stay in the shade, as I remember it.
Okay, well, that's spooky as hell.
August was just a kid. She needed someone to talk to.
Did it have to be a freaky, imaginary friend who lurked in the shadows? I mean, what about you or Grandma Helen?
Well, I was a teenager. I don't think I was the most, compassionate at that age. I had my own problems.
If I had a little sister and Dad died, I'd be there for her to talk to.
It's different. You don't know what having a little sister is like.
Are you trying to say you were justified in not helping your little sister when she was grieving after her father died?
I helped. I did. I mean, we were all there for each other, but I could have used more help too. I don't think I had anything left to give. So August made a new friend for herself, one who would always listen.
Oh, look at this big pink guy.
Kurt won that from me at the fair.
Kurt?
We met at the drive-in diner.
You had a summer fling? Was he cute?
I thought he was very handsome. And he rode a motorcycle.
Oh my god, a bad boy?
Honestly, I fell for him pretty hard that summer. It was pretty,
Cool. On his motorcycle?
He was very romantic.
Oh, no.
No, not like that. Well, a little like that.
Oh, no. So, what happened? Did you break up with him, or?
I don't remember. It was just a summer thing. It doesn't really matter.
Wow. Did I hit a nerve?
Hey, maybe we should keep looking around for more relevant things.
Well, would you look at this? A postcard from the mystery man.
What was he running from?
The cops?
For what?
Murder 1.
You think my mother was mixed up with a cold-blooded killer, huh?
Well, innocent until proven guilty, don't forget.
If he was so innocent, then why was he running?
He was a Robin Hood type, which put him on the bad side of Greenville's rich and powerful. They pinned the murder on him, and he had to make a break for the border. Romantic, exciting. What more could Grandma want? Cool van.
Thanks. It doesn't. So I just turned it.
You slept in a.
Well, it was better than.
Did you like?
Yeah.
Oh, I've gotta see them. Oh, it's. Please tell me the keys are.
They might have been. I can't remember.
Don't do this to me, Mother.
Oh, August was always trying to steal my keys so she could get in there and mess with my stuff. They're probably in her room.
Oh, the little. All right, I'm on the cool stuff is so. Sheesh, what happened here?
Looks like the wall gave way. Water damage, I guess.
What is this thing?
It's the water heater.
Oh, that's why you said water damage. I get it, I'm following along. Well, it's not going anywhere now. Can we climb over it?
No! God, look at all that rusty metal.
I'm up on my tetanus shots, aren't I?
We're not risking it.
Well, what's that thingy back there?
It's a maintenance hatch for getting down into the crawl space under the house.
Is there any other way into the crawl space?
I think there's a way to get in from around the back. Why are you acting so excited?
Well, if we could get into the crawl space, we could climb back up out of that hatch and get over to that side of the mobile home to find more stuff.
I'm not sure why you're using the plural here.
And also, I really want to see if there's any cool, creepy stuff under there. Like a skeleton.
Listen, you can give it a peek if you want, but there is no way I'm crawling under there with you. You're on your own.
Hey, no problem. More cool, creepy stuff for me. What's in here?
That's just August's.
So, this is how we get into the crawl space?
You keep saying we.
So, this is how intrepid people with an innate sense of curiosity get into the crawl space?
Among other personnel.
Fine then, you're probably too
Wow. Okay.
See you on the other side. Ooh, this is good. Mom's gotta see this. found a way in. Hang on, I'll open the back door. Hey, Mom? I found something. Look, look!
Another letter.
He wanted to live with Grandma on a boat? Maybe we can figure out where the boat was by looking at the phone.
It looks like, well, it looks like a boat.
A houseboat.
Can't see much of the surround.
It's near... Maybe we can look for some of...
A place in Canada. Go Mechanics! Oh man, I forgot that August had this. I let her keep it when I moved into the van.
But August didn't even go to Fort State.
She almost did. We were both so excited to, growing up. Don't you remember Grandma talking about how much she loved it?
I remember her talking about how sexist it was.
Yeah, well, everything was sexist back then. But we're a Ford State family. You'll be a triple legacy.
I'm not gonna be a triple legacy. I don't even know if I want to go to college.
What do you mean you don't know if you want to go to college? Of course you're going.
I can make my own choices.
What kind of choice is that?
I'm not gonna be broke. And August didn't go to
August was lucky. She's
when I'm 18.
Look, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's not a
Fine.
Oh my god, Aunt August. I have so many questions.
I don't know if I agree with this advice. This doesn't sound very Millie to me.
Millie was just a character, honey.
I know, but didn't she usually give advice Grandma would have given? How could you tell a little kid that getting picked on was their own fault?
I don't know if that's what she meant.
It's right here. She's like, if people are mean to you, you should change. What, the bullies are right? She never told me that kind of thing when girls were being mean to me at school. She just told me to be myself.
I guess... Well, maybe if Mother could have gone back and given August the advice she gave you instead, she would have.
I hope so. I'd recognize that penmanship anywhere.
This piece was clearly done by an accomplished...
A cartographic prodigy? Do you think there'd be anything there to dig up that was left behind? It'd be like a time capsule.
Maybe she was gonna come back for it later. It was her first investment.
She got started early. I don't know. Let's just go see what it is. Did you do these with Grandma?
No, August did. I never had a green thumb. She loved helping my mother in the garden.
Really?
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know. Can you picture August getting her hands dirty out in the garden now?
I guess not. But if my mother was ever out in the garden, she was out there with her, helping the best she could. I remember one year, maybe when she was 6, she started crying so hard when it came time to pick the berries and vegetables. But the plants worked so hard growing them. You can't just take them.
Aw. Well, now I feel bad for the plants.
She was a sensitive kid.
So am I. So what happened?
Hmm?
To August. She doesn't seem so sensitive now.
Oh. Life happened, I guess.
What's in here?
That was my mom and dad's room.
Well, dang.
I think I could get this open with a flathead screw.
Awesome.
Um,
Nice. Poor kid. Did she get made fun of a lot? At school and stuff?
I think she got picked on when she was little, but she toughened up. I guess right around this age, when we came back from our last summer trip.
What changed?
I don't know.
No video games back then, I guess. Poor, deprived kids. Well, howdy there. What's your name, buddy? Aha! Oh, it's everything I'd imagined. It's got an ugly lamp, an acoustic guitar, a concerning scent of mold?
I mean, what do you expect? It's been under this carport for 30 years. That's why I'm not coming inside.
Okay, I'll just look around and get out. It is kind of gross in here.
You're just looking for the screwdriver, right?
Right.
Don't get too nosy, all right?
All right. But look at all this stuff. Wow. Brutal, Lori. Brutal. But kind of fair. Wow. Mom was even into theater back then. Huh.
Find anything?
I didn't see a screwdriver in there. Maybe I didn't look hard enough.
Yeah, I'm sure I had one in there somewhere. Maybe in the glove box? You might want to check again.
Ugh. Holy shit.
Find anything?
Well, I found, this. You guys didn't just drift apart.
No. I came to work at the diner and it was this.
That sucks, Mom.
I just felt like I'd put all my energy into planning how we'd be able to. And then one day, this. I don't know if I've ever cried as much as I did for the week after I got this.
He seems like an asshole.
Hey, language.
Sorry.
In this case, it's okay.
Well, in that case... What an asshole! Ass! Butt! Crap!
All right, enough. There was a lesson I should have learned that summer. You can't rely on other people.
What?
If you put your trust in other people, if you expect them to be there for you, one day they won't be.
So what, you shouldn't have friends or relationships?
Well, no, I just mean... You can care about other people, but you have to be ready for them to go away. And be okay on your own when they do.
Are you... You're making it sound like... Are you saying Dad left you? I thought you said you both agreed to get divorced.
Well, either way, he's not here, is he?
Mom, what happened? With you and Dad splitting up? He always makes it sound like you wanted him to leave, but...
He does?
I mean,
If he's telling you I wanted this, See? This is why you need to be okay on your own. If you're fine on your own, when they leave, you don't have to feel this way. Remember that.
Well... I've got the screwdriver.
Good. That's good. Hey, good work.
Thanks, Mom. Would you have loved living on a boat?
I don't think so. I wonder what age he thought I was. He couldn't have thought a teenage girl would want to... Wait. I hadn't even thought of that. My mother was just gonna take me and August, and we were all gonna run off to Canada? I mean, of course she wasn't just gonna leave us behind, but...
Sounds like Grandma had some big plans worked up.
Well, look, he said she started having cold feet. And she must have written him back and said she wasn't sure if she could come after all.
You think she realized that maybe her kids wouldn't have been so happy moving onto a boat with some random man in Canada? Can I start calling him Canada Man?
You can call him whatever you want. This is so strange.
Love makes you do crazy things.
Love or grief?
Both?
Oh, my mom loved this desk. I remember when she brought it home from the flea market.
Jeez, how many desks did Grandma have?
Kind of a lot, I guess. I mean, she was a writer. She liked to move around.
Well, let's see what she was hiding in here. Ugh, it's locked. This gives me an idea. The little key from Grandma's diary?
Right.
What's that?
What? I'm sorry. What?
What does he mean? When he says those are his kids? Was Grandpa Leo not your real dad? Could that have been why he was trying to run away with you and August and Grandma Helen?
I can't even imagine.
Look, Mom. Look. This one. This note. It has a return address. Pierre Lautrec, Box 9, Hop 2 Lake, Carndale, Ontario. We should go check it out.
What? No.
No, but
Tess, we already drove however many hours up here and dug around getting dirty and all this stuff. I'm not driving us to Canada based on some return address from over 30 years ago. We have the rest of the house to pack up, and I still need to call the electric company to schedule our end of the service, which I probably should have done sooner and...
Mom, stop. This is your father we're talking about here. It's about who you really are. It's about who I really am. Was my grandfather really my grandfather? Who was this guy? Who are we? These are big questions, Mom, and you're just gonna turn around and drive home?
Okay, listen.
Yes.
Hey, I'm not doing this because of your sterling rhetorical skills. You didn't win this one. I just happen to agree with you. I do want to know who my mother might have been mixed up with, and why she never told me about it, and who my real father is. And if we go check out this address, we might find nothing. But we might find something. So if one more day of driving is all it takes to find out one way or the other...
Then why not, right?
Right.
Glad I could convince you.
No, you just happen to be right.
Exactly. Glad you came around to see things my way in the end. Okay, should we get going? It's getting dark.
Yeah. Let's find somewhere to stay for the night. We'll look up directions. Get back on the road in the morning.
Hotel night. We're getting room service. Thank you, Mom. Best weekend ever.
But we didn't find that hidden fortune you were so excited about.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get it.
All right. Time to order that room service.
This is not the kind of place that has a room service. I'm sorry.
What?
Hotels do room service. This is a motel.
Just like the summer place was a mobile home and not...
Right. But there's a restaurant and lounge. I'm gonna head down there and get us dinner. I'll be back with something to eat.
Well...
What do you want to eat?
Oh!
Burger. Do your homework.
Ooh, a visitor's guide. Oh. Oh, how lovely. Dirt-flavored water. No thanks.
Hey.
Fine. How was the restaurant?
Overpriced.
Thanks.
Enjoy.
Tell her I said hi.
August? Guess where I am? At a motel in Powhatan. We paid a visit to the old summer house, your mobile home. Anyway, we came away with some questions about Mom and Dad. Yeah, she wants to talk to you.
Hello, Teresa.
Hi, Aunt August.
This is all... It's pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's one word for it.
How do you feel about it?
I think it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bigger deal for you and Mom. I just think, I don't know, it's just kind of, it's like seeing a whole new side of Grandma, now that she's gone.
Yeah. I was still pretty young when our dad died, so I think it's a lot harder on your mom than on me. I never really knew him.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I've spent enough on therapy to almost be over it. Did you guys find anything out there? I haven't been since we were kids.
We found some of your old art. Stuff you made as a kid.
Oh, that's so fun. I was a creative kid.
Do you ever do that kind of stuff now?
Well, no, not really. Not as much as I'd like to. Although I have to do a lot of creative stuff at work. But it would be nice to get back into writing.
What about drawing?
I was a dedicated artist, but never a very good one. I'll leave the visual stuff to you. What about the house? What was it like?
It was pretty beat up.
Yeah. I'm surprised it was still standing.
I guess part of me hoped we could just move out there.
Move out there? Oh my gosh. You're breaking my heart. You'd rather live in the middle of nowhere than in Chicago?
What?
With me, in the townhouse. Didn't your mom say?
No. What about Mom? Can she stay with you?
Of course, both of you, but she doesn't want to.
What do you mean?
She... Look, you should talk to her about it. It isn't my place.
Why didn't...
Oh, hold on. Work is calling. I gotta go. Love you, Teresa.
Love you too, Aunt August.
And Jocelyn is looking at him, and it's so obvious that she forgot her line, and of course she did, because she only got off book a few days before, and he's just staring at her.
Uh-huh.
And Todd needs her to say it, otherwise the whole scene makes no sense, and it's dead quiet. It's opening night! And so then, she just says, "Who are you? The Pirate of Penzance?" Tess,
What?
are you even listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm listening.
If you want to just drive quietly for a while, that's fine. I can do that.
Wait, where's my cell phone? Did I leave it in my backpack? Oh no.
What?
My cell phone. I left my cell.
Are you-
Yes, I looked everywhere. We have to go back and get.
Tess, we have been driving for over an hour already. We are not driving all the way back to the motel just so you can have your phone for one day.
You don't understand. It might be gone.
I'm sure it'll-
Mom, we.
Yes, we have.
Well, we can try.
I am not breaking the speed.
You know, I now.
Hold on.
You didn't. Why would you just?
I didn't lie. She doesn't want to help. Helping would be buying the house, and when I asked, she said no.
But she offered to let us stay with her.
And I said no. There's a million reasons why that's a bad idea.
At least we'd be sleeping in a bed and not a car.
We aren't gonna sleep in the car. I'll figure something out.
Aren't you concerned? We have no.
I have a plan. Money might be...
Why don't you like August?
Excuse me? Where did you get that idea?
You always act like she's a pain when she's just trying to help. It's like you're jealous of her.
First of all, I am not jealous of her. It's a lot easier to make money when you live by yourself, especially if you're so far away. Your own family is an afterthought. I had to do all the work for Grandma. August just stayed in Chicago.
You're making her sound so selfish. She's not like that.
You've never lived with her, Tess. It's not gonna be like your little vacation. August thinks she knows what's best for everyone. I can't be around someone like that every day.
Wow, I can't imagine what that feels like. Do you think you're the only person with problems and the rest of us are just...
Don't bring your dad.
Why not? The divorce,
I don't want to have...
Fine.
What?
When I see Dad, when I go...
You're not going to Nip...
Yes, I am.
What do you mean? With what money?
From my business, I'm going...
From your business. I can't believe you. That you would go behind my back?
If you just told me what was happening, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to ask Dad to tell me the truth.
The truth? Please. Oh, so that's what this is all about, huh? You want to know what's the truth? Fine. Here's the truth. The divorce wasn't mutual. I divorced him. Your father announced he was going to Reno to become a full-time gambler and expected me to say, "Oh, sure, honey, feel free to abandon me and my daughter and dying mother to try out your next get-rich-quick scheme." What? What kind of person would think a marriage could work with that kind of distance? So then I have to be the bad guy, just like always. He gets to run away and be the fun parent, and I have to be the mean mom and do all the work. So I divorced him. I'm sure he's just as proud of his new job as I am, and that's why you're hearing about it now. So sure, go to Nevada, ask him all about it. I'm sure he'll tell you the truth. It's a dead end.
It's not a dead end. We just have to get out and walk.
Where, Tess?
I don't know. Trying to figure it out. I think it's through here. Thanks for the